Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm Karmajolt. This game is Tales of Games presents Chef Boyardee's Charles Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden, Chapter 1 of the Hoops Barkley saga. And this is like part 3 or something, so I am about to do it. The last we left off, we were in the ancient B.L.O.O.D.M.O.S.E catacombs, and we're still there. I hadn't explored this area to the left, the one with all the scary ghosts and shit. Oh, that guy's following me. Oh, okay, so I escaped him. So at this point, I'm about to do a slider puzzle, is what it looks like. This contraption intrigues me. I have yet to find out what its purpose is. Looks like one of those spinning globes, only a b-ball instead. I wonder if it still spins. What was that, huh? Did you see that? It appears to be some kind of ancient device. Turning the b-ball seems to shift the tiles below. This may... I don't got time for shifting tiles, pal. May lead to a valuable treasure, is what he was going to say. Treasure? Like the forbidden dunk texts? Nothing is certain, but if we manage to solve this conundrum, we may reveal ancient baller possessions. Oh gosh, okay, so hopefully it doesn't take me longer than, 15 minutes to solve this. And I'm already doing it super good. Actually, I can pretend to know what I'm doing right now. Except that I need to get this lower left corner. I'll tell you what, I'll just edit this and then I'll be right back and show you what it does for me. Oh, did I get it? Yeah, baby! Do you hear that? A tile below seemed to pop up. It's Gatorade gum? Got one Gatorade gums. Wow, I thought this gum was only a myth. This is certainly a great find, Barkley. Alright, I had enough of this room. I concur. We need to go further on. What does Gatorade gum do? Turns rock solid upon air exposure. Oh, permanent VP plus 25? I shall use it. I shall use it. I'll wait. Just because I don't know if I'm gonna have like a final party member who will have low HP that I can buff. And man, I already forgot how to play game. Never mind. I always have the most amazing game. I got game, so to speak. Which is a movie I think they reference at some point in Charles Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden. Or at least I wouldn't be surprised. And yes, I can't mash with my left hand, that's why I keep moving my right hand to the action key. I assume that I'm getting the timing right on that jump shot. Press left or right for action. Okay, so hold and release at the height of the jump. Reduces guard 33. Oh, this is... Okay, so if I do the forward jumper, it reduces my guard. But it has 100 base accuracy, high damage. If I do the regular jumper, 150 accuracy, medium damage. Right plus up is fade away. Good accuracy, low damage. But it gives me extra defense. So yeah, I think I explained that before. Am I right? Did I not explain? I'm gonna sneak up on this guy to get some free ites. Not free, but I'm surprising the enemy here, and that's important. Oh, I didn't mash the button enough. Is something I always say. Boom. Okay, so high damage, which is worth it if I can kill an enemy, correct? I'm gonna do my fade away and see... Oh, that does way low damage. But I also take way low damage, so was it worth it? Probably not. Probably not. I'll go for gold on this jump shot. It's okay. Alright, well, I got burned, but the dude doesn't really do that much damage. I took like 30 there. Okay, so yeah, it does definitely say guard down at the height of my jump, and I just... Diabetes? Altheos is fighting off Montezuma's revenge. So yeah, way to give a spoiler there, game. I did mention that in the last episode, I believe. Got a whole bunch of Neo shovels. What's in here? Chicken dew. Oh, okay, so he has diabetes. I have to cure that. That's a weird thing to hear. Cures glaucoma. Here we go, insulin. And I did get a... Okay, so... I did get an item... Yes, I got a jacket to increase the ultimate Hellbane's guard. Is there anything else I can equip? Nothing that will improve my stats. He's got a fire salver, a jacket, and sunglasses. Oh, he can actually wear Maureen's ring. But it gives him less brain. It gives him 1 speed and less brain. 1 more speed, that is, anyway. I don't know if, Ooh, I snuck up on him. Good hustle. I got the first round of combat for free. I got the jump on these... I got the jump ball on these enemies, on my opponents, so to speak. Oh good, okay, that killed him. So it is worth it if you can kill him with a fading jumper and have higher defense for the next round. You guys know how games work. I probably don't have to explain that shit to you. I don't know what Montezuma's Revenge does. I think it takes turns away from me. Like it stuns me, maybe. And I'm getting a whole bunch of exp and some shekels. Ecto Cooler. Have I gone this way? Damn it, I don't remember if I've gone this way because I had to re-record the last episode. Because after I finished recording like a 40-minute long episode, I found out that my recording software was zoomed in like 300%, and it didn't get the entire picture. So that was a shame. What the hell is this at their crotch level? Do they have like candy corns on their jockstrap, so to speak? I'm gonna have Ultimate Hellbane kill a dude here. Oh no, I hit runaway. Shit, I meant to use item, but I'm a noob. I am a noob, and I hit the wrong baton. So hopefully Barkley doesn't run away from this battle, because I want the X. I'll use a jump shot, which is a technique that you can use in basketball. It is when you shoot the ball while in the air. Jumping, presumably. I guess you could be falling and still shoot, which is a thing that people will do. Because if you get fouled, but you still, like, put up a prayer, like, just throw the ball up, like, oh, I was shooting, then you get, you know, free throws. Like this. But yeah, I'm telling you guys about basketball as if you know nothing about sports. So, to prepare for me to be very condescending to you. Like always, yeah, I guess like usual, So yeah, if I deal damage to a creature, that's good, because it increases the likelihood that I will defeat that enemy. Oh yeah, level 3 for both characters. Learned Windzauber. So what is this? This urn in particular, this urn baffles me. Why is that? It's the urn of a baller, one G.W. Carver, or some such, who lived during the cyberpocalypse. Now that's nothing out of the ordinary. There were hundreds, if not thousands, of ballers then. This one particularly interesting inscription on the urn reads, "Slammed for the cycle of 100 suns." What's so interesting about that? This man lived in the era of the cyberpocalypse, Barkley. If what the hieroglyphics state is true, then the book of B.L.O.O.D.M.O.S.E may need to be rewritten. The slam was not said to have been invented until nigh on into the post-cyberpocalypse. This G.W. Carver could very well be the originator of slams and jams. At the very least, this could confirm the existence of the slam in that era. Amazing! There is one hieroglyphic I can't quite decipher, though. It seems to be a legume of some sort. I can only make this statement based on conjecture, but I believe it to be an ancient symbol of power. Perhaps the world will never know. Yeah, George Washington Carver, used the peanut for, like, a million different things. What is this statue? It's not a statue, Barkley. It is a canopic urn? Filled with the entrails of one of the prehistoric ballers. The early ballers believed that if they put their internal organs in urns after death, their souls would find rest in the B-ball dimension. That's a ridiculous thing to believe. You have to remember that early ballers were primitive peoples that used the gods to explain life and natural phenomena. For example, sorry, that was stupid. For example, one inscription states that the ancient b-ball players believed that thunder was the result of the gods playing basketball in the sky. That's probably the only time you'll ever hear them say basketball instead of b-ball. I wonder what Clispaeth would say about that. I do not know. Many of these ballers were buried before the time of Clispaeth. Let's go. Have I been this way? The tomb belongs to the b-ball all-star Magic Johnson. Okay, yeah, I definitely... Okay, so... This just loops back to the place where I was before. I hope the enemies don't respawn. What's this guy? This urn seems to be missing a few pieces. That's true, Barkley. Most of the relics in this ancient tomb are destroyed or damaged beyond recognition. It's a shame there's so much we could have unlocked. So many secrets about the ancient ballers. Perhaps even learned a few of the forbidden dunks. Forbidden dunks? What are they? Okay, so I read this out of order. Because he already mentioned the forbidden dunks in the texts, right? The forbidden dunks were moves that were banned over time because of the threat to the stability of the NBA they presented. One such verboten jam was the Hypno Dunk, a slam that could literally lull onlookers to sleep. You can imagine why these moves were banned from the league. The power, the incredible power, but texts detailing the performance of these moves still exist, right? Yes, Barkley, but don't get any ideas. Well, I'm just kind of stutter-stepping along here to mostly conserve my stamina. Can I go, I'm gonna regain my health by touching this ancient B-ball globe. B-ball energy's restored. Okay. So I don't gotta use items now if I want to restore my health, because I have a feeling that a boss battle is coming up. You know, because I'm in an ancient B-ball catacombs with lots of ghosts and monsters. And yes, I will talk to this gas pump. Boom. I saved over my old file, which is not something I wanted to do, just in case the video craps out on me again. Craps out? Why is that a phrase? This is it, Barkley. This is where I wanted to take you. What is this place? A sacred baller tomb. Hold on, Barkley. He's coming through. Huh? Hellbane, who is he? I know who that is. I recognize that face. I don't, actually. This is the tomb of my great-grandfather, LeBron James, who is now a 3-time NBA champion. Ultimate Hellbane. That means you're... He's Balthios? That's right, I'm Balthios. Why didn't you tell me, Balthios? If I had known, I didn't think you could handle it, Barkley. People say I'm B.L.O.D.M.O.S.E.S, that I'm a terrorist and a murderer. I couldn't let my best friend think that of me. But that's not why I brought you here. I want you to meet my great-grandfather, one of the greatest ballers of all times, LeBron James, who I think at this point still played for the Cleveland Cavaliers, because this game came out in 2008. And there was like this big stink over him leaving Cleveland because, like, I think at the time, like when he was drafted or at some point, he promised Cleveland that he would bring them a championship. And the administration in Cleveland didn't do shit. He was like pretty much the only person on that team who was any good, and they didn't bring him any help. And he was good enough that he brought Cleveland to at least one NBA Finals, which he lost. I think he might have lost 2 of them. And then at one point he's like, fuck this, I'm leaving for Miami. He wasn't really like, fuck this. He was just like, you know what? I want a ring. I'm going to Miami. I'm going to win some championships. Which he fucking did. He won 2 with the Miami Heat. But people were pissed when he left. At the time, they were like, oh, you promised. You are such a liar and a traitor, LeBron James. And he got a lot of hate for it. But he was like, hey, I have this career, and I want to win a championship, and I'm good enough that I can bargain with these other teams and win a championship. So he did that. He went to 4 straight NBA Finals with the Miami Heat, won 2 of them. Then was like, you know what? I'm going to come back to Cleveland now that Kyrie Irving is on Cleveland, and he's really good. And then he went to 2 more championships, both of which were against the Golden State Warriors, and he won one of them for Cleveland, keeping his promise for the city that he loves for some fucking reason. I don't know. I hear Cleveland is terrible. But good for the Cavaliers. That was my rant. LeBron, what happened? I haven't seen you since the Purge. That seems like so long ago, Charles. I don't have much time left. I can feel the doors of the B.L.O.O.D.M.O.S.E dimension slowly closing, so I must speak quickly. Listen carefully, Barkley. I will only be able to tell you this once. Okay, LeBron. Dark forces are at foot, Charles. The terrorist organization B.L.O.O.D.M.O.S.E.S has some sort of power, something I can't quite explain. I'm not sure of the nature of this power, but I am certain it is profoundly powerful. More powerful than anything this world ever experienced. You recall the Space Jam, don't you, Barkley? The Space Jam? What's that got to do with it? I cannot be certain, Charles, but I believe that B.L.O.O.D.M.O.S.E.S has obtained the ultimate B-ball. The ball that you and the 4 other ballers were trapped in, and are using it to... I'm not sure. Barkley, I cannot understand the purpose of a madman, but I can only see evil coming of it. But the ultimate B-ball lost its powers when Jordan won the Space Jam. That's what I believed as well. It seems, though, that some of your power was trapped inside the ball and grew over time. Grew to a point that even the Chaos Dunk is usable, Barkley. Oh, shit. Is B.L.O.O.D.M.O.S.E.S behind the destruction of Manhattan? Madmen out there with the ability to use the Chaos Dunk. Think of all the people at risk. Think of all the people that have already died because of them. Manhattan is destroyed. No, I vowed long ago that nobody would ever suffer another Chaos Dunk. Something has to be done. Anything. But LeBron, what can we do? My time is fading. I can no longer maintain the connection from the B-ball dimension. Look to the cyber dwarf. Look to the cyber dwarf. No, LeBron! Goodbye, LeBron. I just realized that maybe someday in the future, 10 years from now, someone will be watching this video and be like, whoa, LeBron was only a 3-time NBA champion back then, during the time of Karma Jolt recording this playthrough of Tales of Games presents Chef Boyardee's Charles Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden Chapter 1 of the Hoops Barkley Saga. Also, there are like 4 more chapters at this point. I don't know, I'm just being hopeful. Goodbye, LeBron. Barkley, I can hear rumbling. What the hell is it? Look out, here comes a B-ball monster! Holy shit! B-balls! Oh my gosh. A B-ball golem, so to speak. I will conjure some Zauber powers. Launches Zaubs equal to enemies. Then gusts most. Status effects. I will lower his attack. That seems like something I should do against a boss. Power -5. Is that a lot? Showboat Chant. Gain a bonus stat and deal jam damage to a foe. Well, time to go all out. Oh my! Is it the shoes? I actually couldn't see what stat I just earned. I guess I'll defend? I'll defend while there's no one there. Oh, jeez. Okay, so did he just absorb some of my HP? That seemed to do a lot of damage. I will double team here. Because that is a powerful technique that only the most ballinest players can master. Maybe the ice one? I don't fucking know. Do it! Use the techniques! Chop! Oh shit, 200 damage? That's a good amount of damage. I will use shot. No point in guarding because it seems like this guy really telegraphs his attacks. Never mind. Oh shit, oh shit! Spinning with your arms out is like one of the most effective techniques for fighting because there's no way to get inside without taking damage. Also, that didn't seem to do shit. Even with my guard down, I only took a little bit of damage. Maybe I'm over-leveled because I did all this exploration, but I'm going to use the Ice Zauber again because I enjoy it, and it does direct damage. And it's one of the most useful techniques as far as I can see. I defeated the B.L.O.O.D.M.O.S.E monster. I gained 639 X, and he had a lot of money on him. I guess he'd been hustling fools one-on-one. We did it. We managed to beat the B.L.O.O.D.M.O.S.E monster. Yes, Charles Barkley, there is no limit to what you can do when you put your mind to it. For a minute there, I didn't think we'd make it. Are you kidding, B.L.O.O.D.M.O.S.E? With the way you use those Zaubers, it's no wonder they call you the ultimate Hellbane. Heh, I could be better. Hey, what's this? It looks like a basketball. Alright, never mind. They do say basketball sometimes instead of b-ball. I was wrong. This looks like my great-grandfather's basketball. It wasn't here just a second ago, Barkley. It must be his final farewell to you. He treasured his b-ball more than anything, Charles. You better use it wisely. I'm getting a little choked up. I will, Balthios, I will. Got 1 b-balls. He said that we should look for a cyber dwarf. What's that? More like, who's that, Barkley? He's an old friend of my great-grandfather's, and someone who could help us greatly. Come on, we'd better get moving or Jordan will catch us. Yeah, you're right. These are the sewers, Barkley. It's a dangerous place, so we'd better be careful. Noted. Let's go. Oh, it's exactly like the Chrono Trigger sewers. Got 1 Ice Zaubers. And that is not a switch I can hit. Damn, 18 more attack. Thank you so much, Lebron James. Ice Zauber gives me another 8. Wait, so did that... Oh, it gives me another 8 attack and 2 brain? 2x brain? I was actually just playing Chrono Trigger with some of my friends, and I was telling them how good the Rage Band is as an accessory, the thing that allows you to counterattack. Bleep, bloop, blip, blip! What the hell is this? It looks like some kind of robot or something. I can't tell if it's functioning properly, or if it's just making noises. Yeah, let's leave this hunk of scrap metal and keep going. I am a cyborg. Correction, I am a cyborg. What? You said that I was a robot. I corrected you. I'm a cyborg. My name is... Scanning memory chip for name. Error, cannot find my name. Well, your jersey has the number 15 on it. That was Vince Carter's number. You also remember Vince, except for the metal and circuitry all over your body, but he was lost in the purge. Scanning memory banks for Vince Carter. Yes, my name is Vince Borg 2050. I was created in 2050 to encountered error number X114JAM9. Cannot remember purpose. I am Vince Borg 2050. 2050, and my mission is nothing. My god, this is Vince Carter. Vince, do you remember me? It's me, B.L.O.O.D.M.O.S.E James, the Octoroon great-grandson of Lebron James. Vince, tell me if you remember me. Processing B.L.O.O.D.M.O.S.E James. Found match. Yes, B.L.O.O.D.M.O.S.E, I remember you. On the day you were born, your grandfather slam-dunked you and said that you would go on to be a great man. You were a child when I balled for the Nets. Nets, that is correct. I used to be a baller. His face is half the Terminator guy, half Vince Carter. I played for the New Jersey Nets. Amazing, they're now the Brooklyn Nets, by the way. I don't assume to know you guys know anything about b-ball, and you just came here for a great game with a compelling story and excellent music and emotional twists and turns. He is regaining his memory. Vince Borg, do you remember me? I'm Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley. Entry found. One of the greatest slammers to have ever lived. Although his jams were a little lacking, he was also one of my best friends. His slams were great, his jams were okay. Vince, it's really you. I can't believe it. I thought you were lost in the purge. Purge. The great b-ball purge. Yes, I remember now. I died in the purge, but... Yes, I was rebuilt by someone. Someone rebuilt me. Who rebuilt you? Who brought you back to life, Vince? I do not remember. Vinceborg, you have to come with us until you remember. Yes, I will come with you, Charles. I must remember. Vinceborg has joined the party. Amazing. Now I have a third... He looks great. That looks like an excellent sprite that someone put a lot of time and effort into. Well, nothing wrong with buying more ecto-coolers. And maybe a B-ball juice. Oh, kind of expensive. I'll buy 2 B-ball shards. How about that? F-stone M vitamin. Oh, I don't have any insulin. I have a feeling I'll need to cure some status ailments. I never thought I'd see such blatant trolling as I have in this forum. Step away from the computer, drop the ham sandwich, and back the frack off, Gaiden. I hate to use that word, but you've made me that serious. As hard as it may be for you to fathom, some of us here are actual fans of the Final Fantasy series, pre-FFX, and Square's work in general. You can try to bash me for an avatar that I bought because I happen to be a dedicated fan of perhaps the most poignant, painstakingly woven tapestry of love, loss, and vengeance ever to be put from pen to paper. But you would fail, just like all of your flamers do in real life. You can say that the minds at Square Enix, note appropriate portmanteau is Squeenix, not the laughable Squeenix, were not inspired by the works of William Shakespeare or Chuck Palahniuk. Cloud's bastard sword has more akin with the bastard sons of Macbeth than it does any armament or basilard of the time. The Honeybee Club in Midgar reminds me more of the Fight Clubs than any brothel. So please, use your brains, not your sarcasm, and step up to the intellectual plate, or leave this forum and take your haterade with you. Oh my fucking gosh. Okay, well, I'm gonna save the game there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys appreciate my playthrough of Charles Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden, the Hoops Barkley Saga, Chapter 1. The Square Enix Goya logo is on the back of this jacket. I don't know, I'm just fucking around with the menu while I say goodbye. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. Until next time, this is Karma Jolt, signing off. Tell your friends I'm great.